All right, this video is about the deck that I constructed in the pre-release party for Shadows of the Galaxy box, the new second set for Star Wars Unlimited TCG. So I went with Heroic, Aggression, Cunning, right? So Heroic, Aggression, Cunning. And that's important because... Let me zoom out on this camera. I had enough units to do that. I think I ended up with 21 units and 9 either events or things you could add. Here's the centerpiece of it all. I pulled a Crate Dragon. This is the first legendary I pulled. And this is the one that everybody wants. And why would everybody want this? Well, look at this card. I mean, it's a 9 cost. So if I'm playing Han Solo, I can bring out 8 with 2 hits on him. So it'll come out as an 8, 10, 8 instead of a. So I can bring him out like in round 7 if I survive that long. And here's the thing: when an opponent plays a card, you may deal damage equal to that card's cost to their base or to a ground unit they control. That is ridiculously powerful. And then when this attacks, it has Overwhelm as well. So I can attack a unit and hit the extra damage on the base. So this thing is huge. I got to get a cover for that. But yeah, so, and then there's also non-aspect cards. I had a couple of these. These are really useful because when I play this, I can take an underworld unit out of my deck, my discard pile. So I just kept doing that. I had 3 of these, and they just kept coming back to my hand, which was nice because one of the things that happens is you get enough resources, you run out of cards. And now with the new mechanic of smuggle, you can take cards out of your resource deck. So you definitely want to have some smuggle cards in there. So I had Smuggler's Aid. This helped me to heal my base. I had the Millennium Falcon, which is a smuggle card, so I could play this from my resource pile. So that's nice. So there were times when I just didn't have any cards in my hand, but I was able to make a card play from the resource pile. So that was pretty amazing. So this is the only legendary I had in this deck. I had a pretty good ramp. And what do I mean by ramp? That means like, or curve, I should say, not ramp, curve. What that means is I had some 1s, some 2s, some 3s. I didn't have any 4s, like resource-wise. I had some 5s and 6s. And that's important because as you're going up, you want to be able to do a bunch of different things. You want to be able to play a card every round, right? So this was my base because I needed the cunning aspect. And this was Han. And so, yeah. So I split it. If we split them up by aspect, you can kind of see where I am here. I picked these cards because I had a lot of them. They didn't synergize that well, I have to say. The first game, I couldn't get to the Crate Dragon. I had enough resources, but I didn't have the Crate Dragon, so I lost. But very close game. The second one, I had the Crate Dragon, but I should have taken initiative when I didn't. I was killed on the next turn, so I didn't make that same mistake in the third game, and I did take initiative when I needed to. Played Crate Dragon, and then he was unable to play any units without damaging his own base, so I ended up winning that game. So I won 1 out of 3 games, and that's okay. And they were quick games too. I do like aggression decks because I'm doing a lot of damage to bases, and I like to hit hard. The control decks, my brain just hurts after playing control after a couple rounds. So I guess basically what I'll do on the next video is I will show you the cards that I actually got, and we'll talk about the this was a great box. There were 6 decks in here. I think I pulled 4 legendaries, so we'll talk about that on the next video.